Hi, this is just a little intro video to explain what you're about to see. I wanted to show you the beginning of my creative process and how it usually goes, and which for me is often taking these solo trips and paying attention to my environment essentially, and making sure I collect the beautiful things that I see, the images and footage of the beautiful things that I see. And I think it's very important to learn to observe properly, and that's something that really inspires me. And even though I don't tend to reflect reality, my practice is deeply rooted in observing. And then it's sort of a fluid process of observing and then elevating it to something else, to something a little bit more evocative or emotional, in my opinion. So I hope this helps.
Today we are in Noli, which is a small town in Italy on the coast of Liguria, and I think it's only about a couple of thousand people, and it's not very crowded at this time in October. People usually go there because it's a very picturesque place. It was quite a sunny day, so there was lots of beautiful shadows, and I went to mostly take photos, but I did take a couple of videos through the prisms as well. When I take photos, I like to take them through the prisms and not through the prisms, because I want to have a choice, a variety of options. The ones through the prisms look more dreamy, but you can't see the details of the natural colors as much. So I'll be inserting the results here and there in this video. If you want to find out more about the prisms that I use and the collection that I have, I'm going to link a video that I made about it somewhere in the top corner or in the description below as well. What was nice about Noli was all those beautiful little streets, which had so many details, plans, decorations, and I just loved getting lost in them and discovering something new on every corner. I also really like those church tops against the clouds, and sometimes it's enough to just point the camera at a different angle. This was a tiny square which just had a lot of this kind of artwork on it, and it was still so warm and it felt like summer. Noli also had many interesting angles and very aesthetically pleasing archways. And then I saw this person eating an ice cream, and I had to take a photo. Then I saw this square that just had so many different colors and textures in one spot. Like, you see the yellow of the walls and the mosaic flooring, as well as the brick and the stone and the vine, and it was just like a really beautiful combination of everything. And what I really liked about it as well is if you turned around, you could position yourself so that the palm tree was exactly in the middle of the archway. And look at those vines, just so fresh. And I saw this gate that reminded me of the secret garden. And here are some more little details and things that I really enjoyed seeing and capturing. After that, I left all those tiny streets and went more to the seafront. And the first thing I saw was a bunch of roses. So I naturally had to take a lot of photos of them because I just love roses. And it got kind of cloudy, but I didn't mind. I think clouds can look kind of dramatic sometimes, and especially being able to use prisms to add more color into the picture, it's not really that big of a deal. After that, it was time to head back to the car, and I saw more beautiful little cafes and restaurants, and many people sitting down to have lunch. And I decided I couldn't leave without getting this very tasty tomato focaccia. And yeah, that was my day in Nolly. I hope you found this interesting, and consider subscribing if you want to see more videos like this.